All systems shall be located and installed so that with proper maintenance the systems function in a sanitary manner, do not create sanitary nuisances or health hazards, and do not endanger the safety of any domestic water supply, groundwater or surface water. Sewage waste and effluent from on-site sewage treatment and disposal systems shall not be discharged onto the ground surface or directly or indirectly discharged into ditches, drainage structures, groundwaters, surface waters, or aquifers. To prevent such discharge or health hazards, 1. Systems and septage stabilization facilities established after the effective date of the rule shall be placed no closer than the minimum distances indicated for the following. A. 75 feet from a private potable well is defined in paragraph 62-6.002, 44. A. FAC, or a multifamily water well is defined in paragraph 62-6.002, 44. C. FAC. B. 100 feet from a public drinking water well is defined in paragraph 62-6.002, 44. B. FAC. If such a well serves a facility with an estimated sewage flow of 2,000 gallons or less per day. C. 200 feet from a public drinking water well is defined in paragraph 62-6.002, 44. B. FAC. If such a well serves a facility with an estimated sewage flow of more than 2,000 gallons per day. D. 50 feet from a non-potable water well is defined in subsection 62-6.002, 39. FACE, 10 feet from any storm sewer pipe, to the maximum extent possible, but in no instance shall the setback be less than 5 feet. F. 15 feet from the design high water line of retention areas, detention areas, or swales designed to contain standing or flowing water for less than 72 hours after a rainfall, or the design high water level of normally dry drainage ditches or normally dry individual lot stormwater retention areas. 2. Systems shall not be located under buildings or within 5 feet of building foundations, including pilings for elevated structures, or within 5 feet of mobile home walls, swimming pool walls, or within 5 feet of property lines except where property lines abut utility easements which do not contain underground utilities, or where recorded easements are specifically provided for the installation of systems for service to more than one lot or property owner. A. Sidewalks, decks and patios shall not be subject to the 5-foot setback. However, drainfields shall not be installed beneath such structures. Any tank located beneath a driveway shall have traffic lids as specified in paragraph 62-6.013. 1. F. FAC concrete structures which are intended to be placed over a septic tank shall have a barrier of soil or plastic material placed between the structure and the tank so as to preclude adhesion of the structure to the tank.
B. Systems shall not be located within 10 feet of water storage tanks in contact with the ground or potable water lines unless such lines are sealed with a waterproof sealant within a sleeve of similar material pipe to a distance of at least 10 feet from the nearest portion of the system, or the water lines themselves consist of Schedule 40 PCV or stronger. In no case shall the water line be located within 24 inches of the on-site sewage treatment and disposal system. Potable water lines within 5 feet of the drainfield shall not be located at an elevation lower than the drainfield absorption surface. Non-potable water lines shall not be located within 24 inches of the system without backflow devices per section 381.0065, 2, FS, being installed on the water line to preclude contamination of the water system. C. Systems shall be set back a minimum of 15 feet from groundwater interceptor drains. 3. Except for the provisions of section 381.0065, 4, G, 1 and 2. FS, systems and septage stabilization facilities shall not be located laterally within 75 feet of the boundaries of surface water bodies. Systems and septage stabilization facilities shall be located a minimum of 15 feet from the design high water line of a swale, retention or detention area designed to contain standing or flowing water for less than 72 hours after a rainfall, or the design high water level of normally dry drainage ditches or normally dry individual lot storm water retention areas. 4. Suitable, unobstructed land shall be available for the installation and proper functioning of the system. The minimum unobstructed area shall, a. be at least 1.5 times as large as the drainfield absorption area required by rule. For example, if a 200 square feet drainfield is required, the total unobstructed area required, inclusive of the 200 square feet drainfield area, would be 300 square feet. Unobstructed soil area between drain trenches shall be included in the unobstructed area calculation. B. Be contiguous to the drainfield. C. Be be in addition to the setbacks required in subsections 1, 2, and 3 above. 5. On-site sewage treatment and disposal systems. If installed in fill material, the fill shall be required to settle for a period of at least 6 months, or has been compacted to a density comparable to the surrounding natural soil. The fill material shall be of a suitable, slightly limited soil material. 6. To prevent soil smear and excessive soil compaction, drainfields shall not be installed in soils with textures finer than sand, loamy sand, or sandy loam when the soil moisture content is above the point at which the soil changes from semi-solid to plastic. 7. On-site sewage treatment and disposal systems shall be installed where a sewerage system is not available and when conditions in sections 381.0065, 4, A, G, FS, are met. On-site greywater tank and drainfield systems may, at the homeowner's discretion, be utilized provided blackwater is disposed into a sanitary sewerage system when such sewerage system is available. Greywater systems may, at the homeowner's discretion, be utilized in conjunction with an on-site blackwater system where a sewerage system is not available for blackwater disposal. A. The lot area under section 381.0065, 4, A, FS, must consist of at least 1/2 acre, 21,780 square feet. Contiguous area outside of the lot must not be included. B. The determination of lot densities under section 381.0065, 4, B, FS, must be made on the basis of the net acreage of the subdivision, which must exclude from the gross acreage all paved areas and prepared road beds within public or private rights of way or easements, and must also exclude surface water bodies.
C. Maximum daily sewage flow allowances specified in sections 381.0065, 4, A, B, and G, FS, must be calculated on an individual lot-by-lot basis based on its net usable area in acres. The net usable area of each lot or parcel of land does not include paved areas and prepared road beds within public rights of way or easements and does not include surface water bodies. Contiguous unpaved and non-compacted road rights of way and easements with no subsurface obstructions that would affect the operation of drainfield systems may be included in determining the net usable area. Where an unobstructed easement is contiguous to 2 or more lots, each lot will receive its pro rata share of the area contained in the easement. The maximum daily sewage flow allowed equals the net usable area multiplied by 2,500 gallons per acre per day if a public drinking water well serving a public system is defined in subparagraph 62-6.002, 44, B, 1, 2, or 3, FAC, is utilized, or multiplied by 1,500 gallons per acre per day if a public drinking water well serving a public water system is defined in subparagraph 62-6.002, 44, B, 4, FAC, or a private potable well or cistern is utilized. Subsection 62-6.008, 1, FAC, must be used for determining estimated daily sewage flows. D. Platted residential lots are subject to the requirements set forth in sections 381.0065, 4, G, 1, and 2, FS, E, when portions of a lot or lots which were platted prior to January 1, 1972 are combined in such a manner that will decrease the total density of the subdivision. Pre-1972 lot provisions apply. However, the maximum setback possible to surface water bodies must be maintained with a minimum setback of 50 feet. 8. Notwithstanding the requirements of this section, where an effluent transmission line consists of Schedule 40 PVC, the transmission line must be set back from private potable wells, irrigation wells or surface water bodies by not less than 25 feet when installed. Effluent transmission lines constructed of Schedule 40 PVC must be set back from property lines and building foundations by not less than 2 feet. Schedule 40 PVC effluent transmission lines must be set back from potable water lines and stormwater lines by no less than 5 feet unless all portions of the potable water line or stormwater line within 5 feet of the effluent transmission line are a minimum of 12 inches above the top of the effluent transmission line, and b. sealed with a waterproof sealant within a sleeve of Schedule 40 PVC or stronger pipe, or the water line itself consists of Schedule 40 PVC or stronger pipe. 9. On-site sewage treatment and disposal systems for estimated establishment domestic sewage flows exceeding 5,000 gallons per day but not exceeding 10,000 gallons per day must be located and installed under the following conditions. A. The estimated daily sewage flow from the establishment will be divided by the net usable area associated with the establishment. The resulting number must not exceed 2,500 gallons per acre per day for establishments which use a water supply as defined in subparagraph 62-6.002, 44, b, 1, 2, and 3, FAC, b. No more than 5,000 gallons of wastewater will be discharged into any single on-site sewage treatment and disposal system serving the establishment. Please continue with episode 5.